Hi guys and welcome to News Trend with the Eagle Online Nigeria. Your girl is back. Party after party. I mean, it's December. As you can see, I'm rocking the colors. Anyways, I'm your host as usual, the Amarachi. And today, or right now, I am here to talk about Pastor Tobi Adeboyega. See how the surname carry weight. Where to begin? I mean, the matter is so much. The problem is a lot. He's not new to the internet for controversies or allegedly this or allegedly that or one dragging or the other. His man is known for his flashy lifestyle, first and foremost. You know, when you're living extravagant, you're catching trips, you get. And he's the cousin of a popular actor. He acted in Star Wars, John Boyega as well. I don't even know, how do I even put it now? Do I say I don't know how his cousin is going to be feeling? Because the cousin is younger and in the limelight. I mean, most of them are in the limelight. Oh, the matter is very deep. It's very deep. And you know, I like to give you guys facts. So I have come with my facts. Let's get into it. So now, recently, let me quote unquote, his church was allegedly shut down for £1.87 million fraud. Now, from the best of my knowledge, this isn't recent. This fraud issue has been like a year or two ago. Maybe they had been in court back and forth. So now it has come out that he lost the deportation battle. So they wanted to deport him since, because he's a Nigerian. I mean, you heard the name. They wanted to deport him a while back, but then he said, oh, it's going to affect his rights as an European citizen because he's married to a British woman. So it's going to affect his rights as an European citizen. They cannot deport him, blah, 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 blah. But the news now, so basically this is like an update, but somebody that gave you the first news, if you even got the first news, but this is me giving you updates on the whole gist. The news now is that he lost the deportation battle. Let me get into the problem at hand. So the senior pastor, Tobi Adeboyega, who is the senior pastor of Spark Nation and was claimed to be kicked out of the UK, who claimed that them kicking him out of the UK will breach his human rights. Like I stated earlier, he's married to a British woman. He lost the battle over an alleged $1.8 million fraud, and now they want to deport him. An immigration tribunal has ruled Tobi Adeboyega, 44, the cousin of John Boyega, the Star Wars actor, should be deported back to his native Nigeria after investigations, including by the Telegraph, exposed misuse of funds by his church. Now, how the funds were misused, though, it wasn't really stated. He claimed deportation would breach his rights under the European Convention of Human Rights, which I have said earlier on. And then he also described a charismatic community leader of large, he's described as a charismatic community leader of large, well-organized church. His legal team claimed that he had intervened in the lives of many hundreds of young people, predominantly from the black communities in London, to lead them away from trouble. Now, this is where it even gets interesting. I mean, there are a lot of things that he has said. You know, when they're about to deport you now, you're going to talk all manner of things that you have done. You can't be living a flashy lifestyle, and I feel like you'd have rubbed some hands. He also stated how he claimed his work has been lauded by politicians, including Boris Johnson and senior figures within the Metropolitan Police, although no testimony by them was submitted to the court. Now, do you understand what's happening here? He has said, okay, they've helped his projects, his work, they funded it, lauded it and everything. But none of these people came out to the court to say, yes, they did, yes, they did not. They are mute on the entire matter. I mean, I feel like they should have come out. You could have met them to come out. If it's actually really true, what they have to hide. He also said that without his personal presence in London, projects that he had masterminded would fall apart or reduce in size. That's maybe example, let's say he has one supermarket here, this one. If he's not present, that's what how am I saying to you? People are not children, you get the gist. This is never where I want to go to that is very interesting, is the selling their own blood. His congregation stating that it is like a cult. I feel like that was the most stimulating aspect for me. So now this is it. Former members of the church have alleged that it is a cult in which impoverished young people are encouraged to do anything they can to donate money, including taking out large loans, committing benefits fraud, and even selling their own blood. It is alleged that the church leadership led lavish lifestyles, and it is said being instances of abuse. The Home Office case before us was that all of this needs to be taken into account when evaluating whether Mr. Adegboyega is in fact of real value to the UK. So it was obviously mentioned, this whole court thing. And I mean, what do you mean you're taking young people to take loan to sell their blood just to donate to the church? This whole religion mindset that when you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, that's when God is going to bless you. What's leading a lot of people astray. I mean, he's not the only one doing that at this point. But for his members to pull out and say that that's what he's doing, maybe that's how he's making his money. And I mean, if you see the lifestyle that this man is living, I know pastors have it good, or like big senior pastors, they have it good, but when you're taking care of the congregation, you're taking care of people, I don't know if it's just me or my own mentality. I just feel like you won't be, because if you even see pictures of him and his senior pastors at events, it's giving very suspicious, very, very suspicious. I mean, anyways, in the tribunal, he maintained that no one had ever faced criminal charges over his church's finances, that many of the attacks on him and Spark Nation were politically motivated, and that claims it was a cult were unfounded. However, the tribunal was told the Charity Commission concluded there had been serious misconduct or mismanagement in the administration of the charity, which was sustained over a substantial period of time. The matter is really long. It's really, really long. I'm telling you, because where exactly do we want to start from? So now he's saying this, obviously he's going to try to defend himself. He's saying all of this here. And then these are the reports that we're seeing on the other hand. So sir, make it make sense. Why isn't it adding up? Tell us. I mean, if you're coming out with facts, okay, fraud this, blah, yada, yada, yada. Where is your church, your bank statements, you know, your account statements? How is money coming into the church? How is money leaving? The businesses you're doing? Put it out there. I don't think you're going to lose a court case when things like that happen. But they're still being very shady. People that you're calling their names, they're not intervening. And I mean, like I said, he's not new to controversies. Earlier this year, sometime in May, if I'm not mistaken, sometime in May, and I like to give you guys facts, news based on facts. So sometime in May this year, Super Eagles footballer Olarinwaju Kayode comes out to say that his estranged wife, I think they're no longer together, Ezine Kayode, was having an affair with this man, Tobi Adegboyega. So this Super Eagles player came out and said, oh, that he did a DNA test, none of his children are his, that the wife was sleeping with Tobi, yada, yada, yada. But like, the wife came out to say that there's nothing like that, that she knew that he wasn't mentally stable, that because he held a knife to her like a month before, that he should come out with the DNA proof now, that this defaming story is spreading, causing severe embarrassment to their clients, to their children, and that he didn't come out with any facts. So if there were facts, he should come out, post it on Instagram, post it the same way he's coming out to tarnish her image and that of the children and destroying their client's reputation, I mean, whatever, all of that. He should come out with the proper DNA facts. And like I always say, can we actually get facts to all these claims? So basically, it says the allegations were extensively trashed by Ezine in a subsequent post on Instagram, decrying the purported DNA test results and asking Kayode to make them public and state the hospital that they were conducted. She also wrote, honestly, I'm tired of this man's nonsense and it has to stop now. I knew he was not mentally stable when he pulled out a knife on me some months ago, but to go as far as ruining the lives of innocent kids is way too far. Kayode, I didn't think you would go that low. I have kept quiet on all the rumors you have been spreading because they are baseless, childish, and false. But do you include innocent children? No, now I must speak. I have never sold any of my properties or cars and given the proceeds to any pastor, bishop, or imam in this world. In fact, all the rumors this mentally disturbed young man Kayode is sharing online are false. Now, isn't it older than her husband or her ex-husband with like 6 years? We also heard that she lied to him before they got married about her age, yada, yada, yada. Maybe that's why she's now throwing the jab that he's young. Anyway, she added and said, the last couple of years in this marriage have been like hell on earth. I am so drained and in pain, and I honestly just pray that this ordeal is over soon. I do not wish this kind of abuse and oppression on any woman anywhere in the world. If your story is similar to mine, run away from that man and leave that marriage. You're not stuck, and I pray that God will heal you and send helpers your way like he has for me. I don't even know. I don't know what to say because, like I said, he didn't come out with facts. He didn't put anything DNA outside in the public. None of that. He just said, and then you know how blogs are now. You carry one thing today, you carry one thing tomorrow, and it's everywhere. But when you think about the children, should you have said something like that without facts? And then what's anyways, all of you that you know how your marriage is working, fine. But what did Pastor Tobi respond to this? He said he dismissed the allegations on social media by stating he was too busy to respond to lies. That was all he said. I'm too busy to respond to lies. I'm not, well, this whole thing is based on Tobi Adegboyega, but then sources have come out to say that, oh yes, the footballer Kayode's wife used to go out for orgy parties, leave her house. It was Daddy Freeze that introduced her to Tobi Adegboyega. All these things are allegedly. They are from sources. There's no proper fact. It's not like we saw chats. Anyway, even chats between people can be documented now. It's not like we saw, should I say, video itself. Even videos can be documented. But there was no proper fact that came out to say, oh yes, this is this, that is that. This is exactly why I'm saying this. This is what made me say that. You can't just come out to the internet and put news out there without properly giving facts, because at the end of the day, things like this will come about and it will now be baseless. If you did conduct a DNA test and the children are Pastor Tobi's children, where's the DNA test? How did you get Pastor Tobi's, is he hair, brush, blood, whatever it is to conduct a DNA test? How are you sure that that is that? But yes, back to Pastor Tobi. Now, he has lost the deportation battle, so our next update might be that he has come back to Nigeria. We don't know yet because he's still saying that that's going to be them breaching his European rights. But like I said, the man is involved in a lot, and I mean a lot of controversies for a pastor. That is crazy. It is very, very crazy. Do I end up here? I don't think there's any more gist or opinion or news that I personally have for you. But if there's any updates on this entire case, trust me now, maybe your person. I'm your girl. You're going to hear from me here at the Eagle Online Nigeria. I remain your host, The Amarachi. Yes, do not forget to subscribe, follow, comment, like everything. It's not just going to drop gist like that for you guys now. Pity me. Follow us across all social media platforms at The Eagle Online Nigeria and stay tuned for updates. Bye.